Hi guys, Gareth here, and I'm back at the England Football Manager series, and as you can see today we play Colombia at home in a friendly, our final friendly before we start the European Championships. So I am decided to go with this new formation. I'm not sure whether it's going to work, but if we can beat Colombia and have a good performance, then I think this will be my starting 11 and my formation for the opening game against Poland, I believe it is. So Joe Hart in goal, Kyle Walker, Smalling, Shawcross and Baines along the back, Jones and Wilshere in the holding midfielder roles, or the more defensive midfielder roles. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Tom Ince on the wings, Rooney playing just behind Lee Ashton. They've obviously got players like Falcao. Oh my god, he is going to screw me over big time. Although he started decreasing in attributes. You can see there, I swear he was higher in some of them, especially strength. He's now 30, so you would expect him to start decreasing. And his season at Tottenham was the worst one he's actually had at Tottenham, probably because I wasn't there to help him out, to be honest. Also, he did play less games. Obviously, got Martinez as well, Rodriguez, Guarin. They've got some really good players, but their defence is definitely their weak point. Almero probably being the only one who would come anywhere close to getting into my squad. But God, I would love to have a striker like Falcao. I would love to have a striker like Falcao in the squad, because that would just perfect my team. I think that's what we really need, another really good striker, because Rooney's getting a bit old and he's not as great as he was, let's say that. Lee Ashton could be a really good striker in the future, but he isn't at the moment. Bentz again, not as good as he once was, and Walcott isn't really good enough to be a striker, and the rest of the strikers who are available really are either too old and worse than the ones we've already got, or just too young and worse than the ones we've already got. These are our 4 best strikers, and then none of them are particularly great, but we're gonna hope that they can do stuff. Oh, Ashton scored a goal there. Lee Ashton playing up front alone. His first start playing up front alone, did come on as a sub and scored in that game. I think he's come off his head there. He's managed to chip it over Ospina with his head, which is fair enough. Any way that it goes in, I guess. But yeah, it's good to get an early goal for inside the opening 8 minutes, I believe it was. Guarin now coming with a shot. Not really a great shot, but if it had been on target, I'm sure it would have gone in. A lot of power on it. That's the one thing he definitely did right, was power there, Guarin. Oh, okay, well we've 1-0 up, I'm happy about that. Is that Quadrado, or whatever his face, plays in Serie A in real life? Because apparently he's had a good season. I haven't actually seen him play much. I've probably seen him play once or twice. Can't remember who he plays for. I think he plays at Udinese. I don't think I've watched any Udinese matches this season. So yeah, no. So I haven't really seen him play at all, but I don't know, apparently he's good. I've heard a lot of good stuff about him. Co-owned by, is it Napoli? No, Fiorentina, I think it is. Obviously anyone who knows about Football Manager will know about co-ownerships. Anyone who doesn't may not, because a lot of people don't know about them. Yeah, whenever I mention it to some people, they go, what the hell is a co-ownership? Obviously it kind of says it in the name, but they want to really know how it works. Rooney there gets the goal. Heads it in, 2-0. Okay, I guess the formation's working quite well. It's a very good team we're up against here, Colombia. Okay, it's not Germany, it's not Spain, but it's a very good team. Colombia, they're definitely a team that would, if they were in Europe, they could easily get to the semi-finals, maybe even the final of the Euros. Always seems in Football Manager that you get a strange team in the finals once at a World Cup. Was it this save actually? I can't remember whether I showed it to you guys or not. I'm not sure whether it was this save. I think it was this save. No, I don't think it was this save. But it was England against Ireland in the World Cup final, and Ireland won. Oh, Martinez, was it there? No, Rodriguez scores there. Ireland won the World Cup. I was just sitting there like, what the hell? Now with Ireland, I have won the World Cup before, and I have won the Euros before. But I was extremely lucky. I came up against Croatia in the final. Who were a good team there in my bet. Ireland could beat them. I came up against teams like Croatia, Colombia, rather than Brazil, and teams like Brazil got knocked out, and I met Croatia in the final. It was very strange. And in the Euros, I managed to beat Spain and Germany, and who was it in the other? a really, really tough group that it looked like I wasn't never going to get out of. I came second in the group, and then just again got some really easy teams. I was very lucky, I guess. I don't know, I've always been quite good at international tournaments, but I think I've always had quite a lucky run. Like, I've never come up against like Germany. I find, obviously I have at some point, but I don't know, most of the time I seem to win tournaments or do very, very well in them. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just how the luck of the draw, really. Maybe it's maybe the Football Manager's programmed to give you an easier time at the tournaments, because they do come around a lot less. Or maybe it's programmed to be easier than club football. I don't know. I don't know. By the way, people always say like, "Oh, you're so good at Football Manager," like, because obviously I was very successful with Tottenham. But I think, you know, this is just something I've wanted to say for a while. You've got to remember that was a very, very good team. Yes, I was good with the transfers. That's because I was, you know, I knew who was good, and then I was lucky enough to sell the players that didn't want in my squad for quite a bit of money. I was lucky enough to do that, such as Damiao, who I somehow got. I still don't believe I got 28.5 million when he had such a poor season. Obviously, now looking back at it, I can see why they paid that much. I mean, he was probably if he was to sell now, he'd probably go for about 40 million. But you know. So you've got to remember I had a very good team, and also, oh, Martinez, no, thank you. You've also got to remember, look at how they've done without me. They've still won the league, they've won the Champions League, and they've won the FA Cup. They won the Club World Cup. They lost on penalties in the Capital One Cup. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they won the Community Shield. They've done just as well with me, without me. Oh, there's a text. Whoops. Turn that off. There we go. And yeah, so I don't know. People always say, obviously I'm not taking anything away from myself. Very good to win the Champions League, win the Premier League multiple times, but yeah, I'd just like you to keep that in mind. If I can do something with England at the Euros, if I can even get to like the semi-finals, that would be insane. That I'd then say, yeah, you know what, really well done. I give myself a pat on the back. But whoops, I didn't want that. This is what I don't like. Right, what did I do? Wilshere came off, Rodwell came off, Klein came on, Smalling came off. Was it? Yeah, Ince came off. I think I'll leave it there, to be honest. Actually, let's get Walcott on. Why not get him on? I don't want to bring off Rooney or Lee Ashton, because they've been playing quite well today. They both got a goal. And, well, Lee Ashton isn't particularly tired. Rooney is more tired, but there's no one really to bring on for him. So, yeah. Oh well. On we trot. Not really much going on in this game, is there? I don't know about this formation, though. You know, obviously the other formations served me very well with Tottenham, and even with England up until, well, the big friendlies recently. We can't beat the big teams in the friendlies, which is, like I've said before, very unlike England in real life, in that we can beat Brazil in friendlies. We can, oh, go on, score. Ashton, yes, getting his goal tally back up. But we can beat Brazil and then go and draw them away. We could beat Germany, we can beat Spain. Who else did we beat? I saw there's another team. And I don't know, England in real life, I don't think we're that bad. You know, we drew with France, who aren't great, but we deserved to win that game, I think. At the Euros, then we beat Sweden in a very entertaining game. Okay, the defending wasn't great, but at the same time we scored 3 goals against Sweden, who are a very good team. Yes, they then beat us in a friendly, but who cares? That was like Ibra going mental, wasn't it? That wasn't losing to Sweden, that was losing to Ibra. And then we beat Ukraine away from home in a tournament, so that was tough as well to go and do that. And then we drew with Italy. Oh, we beat Italy in a friendly, that's what it was. We drew with Italy and lost on penalties. I think at the World Cup we were very poor, but the Euros I think we were good. You know, after the Euros I was going out to Italy on penalties. Okay, I was a bit annoyed, but I was satisfied to have done that. We didn't really. I think Italy deserved to beat us in that game at the Euros, but Ashton, almost there with his hat-trick. Italy deserved to beat us at the Euros, but then we beat them in a friendly later. I know, yeah, okay, it's only a friendly, but it's still beating teams like Brazil, Spain, Germany, and Italy. So yeah. it's still a win at the end of the day. Ashton has run Colombia ragged today, so yeah, great result, 3-1. Perfectly happy with that. Can't really ask for much more than that, can you? From a game against Colombia. Lee Ashton man the match with his 2 goals, and Rooney got 1 as well, so it's very good. And do we take a look at Lee Ashton now? He's made it to the 10 caps mark and he's got 6 goals, so that's very good. And you look at his stats: 16 finishing with 13 composure. It's not amazing, but it's good. You know, he's got long shots, very good actually. Penalty taking is fantastic. Free kicks pretty good. But overall, looking at his technical stats, you know, they're very, very good. Obviously, stuff like balanced. Oh, whoops, that doesn't really matter. He's actually a good corner taker. Sorry, tackling and long throws don't really matter, but the rest of them are all over 11. And the ones at 11 are passing, which isn't too crucial. Marking 12, crossing 12, 13 first touch. That's even pretty good. He's got good stamina, pretty good strength, relatively good pace for how, you know, for the fact that he isn't necessarily someone who's supposed to be running around everywhere. And he's done well, so I don't know. I still don't know about him. I think he will be a really, really good player. Oh yes, this is what I wanted to do. Right, now let's go and offer Newcastle, because they just got relegated, and if I am to leave England at the end of the season, which I'm going to do anyway, I'm going to go and get a club anyway. Was it under 21s? No. I'm going to go with the club anyway, but so I'd like to go with Newcastle. They've just been relegated, so I think it would be an interesting team to go with. Colaccini is also retiring. Their team in general is still pretty good. So I'd like to go with them if I can get them as early as possible, so they don't go selling all their best players. Declines. There's not really much else I can do. I think they probably should have released Southgate, to be honest. Joe Cole, possible. Andrew Cole, he's already coach, isn't he, at England, I believe. Gary Neville. Oh, that's already including. Okay, so well, now we have to go and find a England manager. Oh, actually, Heskey. We want Heskey. Hecky. Yeah, that's what I put in, isn't it? Well done, Gareth. Oh, that's not the right thing. This is going really well. Heskey. Is he? Surely he's retired. Yeah, he has. I had him as a coach at Tottenham. But I want him to be my Englander. He's such a legend. I just love him, Heskey. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoy, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.